Hey everyone, just Tom here with a brand new video for you all. In this video I'm going to be aiming to bring slightly different Dead Space content to you all. I'll obviously throw in the usual Dead Space updates and list videos, but I'm looking to delve a little bit deeper into the Dead Space lore and within the characters themselves. So who better to start with than the man himself, Isaac Clarke, or should I say Isaac's parents. Throughout the course of the first Dead Space game, all you know is that you are engineer Isaac Clarke, who's been sent to find out what has happened upon the USG Ishimura with Zach Hammond and Kendra Daniels, alongside two CEC pilots, Chen and Johnson, aboard the USG Kellyan. You know straight off the bat that the main reason for Isaac's presence is that his girlfriend, Nicole Brennan, was the one who sent out the distress call, and of course, Isaac wants to make his way there to discover what trouble has gone aboard the USG Ishimura. You never really take into account Isaac's past or at a deeper level throughout the game, as your main focus is to find Nicole and survive, but once you finish the game you receive a backstory log, and within it a small hint at Isaac's backstory. The log that you find after the events at the end of the game has been requested by Zach Hammond to find out who are the people he will be delving into space upon this mission with. The transcript reads, "Per your request, here's what we could find on your hastily assembled crew. This mission was an emergency, so Zach didn't really have a certain amount of time to prepare and research his crewmates, but we do get enough of Isaac's past to make things very interesting." According to the transcript, Isaac was born to Paul and Octavia Clarke on Earth in the eastern seaboard region of the American Republic. Paul Clarke was an award-winning ship architect employed by the Galactic Union Marine Corps. His records show extended time off-world away from his family. As told, Isaac's father, Paul, was a renowned shipbuilder for the Galactic Union Marine Corps, having amassed a considerable estate in addition to his awards and commendations. But due to the nature of his work, Paul was away from his family for large extended periods of time, where the only break he received he returned home to Earth during the first 4 years of Isaac's life. Once Paul had completed his reassignment to Earth for his break, he proceeded to partake in an extended off-world tour, where during this time he seemingly vanished. Interestingly enough, his service record is highly classified, and Isaac's continuous attempts to locate his father have been rebuffed. I find this incredibly interesting, as I would imagine that a good number of shipbuilders and engineers were well renowned for their abilities, but how come Pool's record has become highly classified? Did Pool maybe come in contact with a marker? Maybe the black marker on Earth? Had he come in contact maybe with some form of necromorph life? Or maybe was it another person in Isaac's life who stopped him from finding out about his father? On a side note, unknown to Isaac, the government has files on his father classified as top secret. Octavia Clarke suffered greatly due to Pool's absence. According to medical and psychiatric reports, she suffered from depression and personal anguish until doctors encouraged her to find fulfillment by working with charitable organizations. Now, you know where this is going. It is believed though that this is how she ended up coming into contact with the Church of Unitology, of course. Her association with the church appears to have alleviated her medical condition. The cancellation of her therapy sessions corresponds with the local parish announcements of her initiation ceremony. The transcript does continue to say that, at this point, records on her become somewhat scarce, and that there are indications that she sold off much of her family estate, the estate that Poole worked so hard for, to finance her full membership in the church. Now, on an interesting side note on this point is that this is where Isaac's hatred or dislike for Unitology comes from. Within the blood red pages of the comic Dead Space Extraction, which takes place alongside Dead Space Downfall and the game Dead Space Extraction, we see a first little hint that Isaac is really not a big fan of Unitologists and Unitology as a whole. Nicole is boarding to leave for the Ishimura as Isaac bids her farewell and leaves out the biggest info that almost half of the crew were Unitologists. Due to Octavia spending most of the Clarke estate to reach a higher plateau within the church, Isaac could not afford the tuition of a prominent engineering school that he was selected for. Due to this circumstance, he instead attended a lesser-known school with the help of scholarships and assistance. Isaac graduated with high honours, and afterwards he enlisted in the Merchant Marines and quickly gained a reputation for his resourceful engineering solutions, and after 2 years he was promoted to a higher profile position closer to the major shipping lanes. As I mentioned earlier, Isaac tried several times to find his father as he kept his search up without stopping. He had several inquiries on his father's location logged by his contacts at the GUMMC, but after trying unsuccessfully to reunite with him for years, it is doubtful that he ever got far in his investigation, as Paul Clarke's service records were mysteriously classified by an executive order, which I touched upon earlier in my video. Now, did the government know something about Isaac, is what I want to know. Did they know that he could possibly have a connection with the Red Marker, which they knew was an Aegis 7? Many questions that may never be answered. It also reads that Octavia continues to be a contributing member of the church and has managed to purchase a vested level title, which I presume Isaac is not happy about, and assume that he keeps in a strange distance from her whilst his father is another story, as that he may still be alive and could be used as a major plot device in a future game, alongside Octavia, as it never states either are dead, so I am presuming like many others, I'd say that they are probably still alive. Perhaps they could use Isaac's parents in a way to round off Isaac's story completely, or just may never take notice of them ever again. All of these are just questions that I myself find really interesting. Did any of you find any interest in Isaac's parents, or did you all just think it's not of any major importance, and Visceral have come along this far without Isaac mentioning his parents directly within any dialogue, and they don't need him at all? Let me know in the comments below, and if you like the video, curb stomp that like button, subscribe and whatnot, and if you want me to go on about any other Dead Space lore, let me know, and I might just get around to it. Thank you all for checking me out, and I will see you all again soon. Autumn be praised.